Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and today I am bringing you my mid-year makeup numbers. But first I want to give you guys a huge thank you because I have recently hit the 50 subscribers and that is really cool, and I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel, and of course I appreciate everyone watching even if you don't subscribe, but I mean, yes, thank you. So, numbers. I am giving you my inventory numbers for my makeup categories, and also if you have watched my inventory in the beginning of the year, there was a little experiment that I started. I wanted to track like the percentage of my makeup usage, and yeah, I have been weighing all my makeup items when I got them, and like I started that maybe like almost 3 years ago. So I have been tracking almost everything from the beginning. So I like set some goals for myself how much I want a percentage to change in a year. And I have some mid-year results, and yeah, I think it's exciting. If you are like a numbers nerd, I think you will like this as well. But let's start with the inventory, and I am telling you the beginning of the year, and then I did my inventory at the end of June. So for primers, it was 2 in the beginning of the year. Now it's still 2. They are the same ones. And foundation was 4. It's still 4, but I did use up 2 foundations, and then I bought 2 foundations. So it's good. Then for powder it was 5, and now it is only 3, and that is good. I am happy with 3. It doesn't need to go any like smaller than that. Then for concealer it was 7, now it is 5, but I really have used I think 4 in a total, but I have repurchased 2 of my favorites, so yeah, good movement on there. Then color correctors I had 8, now I have 7, and this really is a category I think I could eliminate like totally and would be fine, but it's a long way still. Then for bronzers it was 13, now it is 13, but actually I did use up the very first ever bronzer, so yeah, but it still didn't get down. For blush it was 12, now it is 13, and highlighters were 14, and now it is 15, and bronzer, blush and highlight went up because of this one, the balm, whatever, alternative rocks, and there are the face powders, but I mainly use this as an eyeshadow. But yeah, I wanted to try the balm formula, and yeah, these aren't that big, so I am not too mad at myself. But like, I mean, blush and bronzer are something I'm like, I don't need to buy anything, so yeah, I want to drop those numbers significantly, but that happened still. Then where are we? Brows, it was 3, now it is 2, no problem there. And eye primer, it was 3, now it is 3 also, but I did use up 2, and then I bought 1 eye primer, and then I bought a glitter glue, which I am counting as eye primer. So yeah, I'm happy with that category. Then eyeshadow palettes, I had 20, and now it is 24. But I mean, eyeshadow is my jam, so I'm not too upset about that, as long as I'm not going like super crazy. So then single eyeshadows, it was 12, now it is 11, so that is exciting. Then eyeliners like liquid and gel, that was 3 and now it is 2, so 1 liquid, 1 gel, and that is super cool. And then for where are we? No, pencil eyeliners, it was 6, now it is 5, and that is with like repurchasing 1 black that I used, so I used up 2 of those, so I'm happy. Then mascara, I had 2 and now it is 3, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind having 3 mascaras. Then lip liners went from 10 to 9, and lip crayons, which are like these elf ones that have less than regular lipsticks, it is still 12, and it has been 12 for a long while. Hopefully at the end of the year it is less. Then lipsticks went from 16 to 13, and that is really exciting, even though one was a declutter that had went really bad. Then liquid lipsticks, it was 19 and now it is 18, and lip gloss went from 4 to 3, and that was a old declutter as well. Then fixing spray has been 1, still 1, like, I mean, it probably will be 1 even unless I am like just repurchased and not quite finished, then it will be 2, but yeah. Then for my odd category, it was 2, now it is 1, and that is a lash glue, so the category could be just lash glue. Then for false lashes, it was 2 and now it is 3. And then for nail polish, I had 19 and now it is 17, and that is super cool. So yes, those were all of my categories. Hope I didn't go through them too fast. But in total, in the beginning of the year, I had 180 items, and now it is 172. So even though I bought some stuff, it still went down by 8, and that is the right direction. But of course, if we count all of my eyeshadow pans, in the beginning of the year I had 313, now it is 349. So yeah, that happened. And if we look at my lip products in total, in the beginning of the year I have 61 and now it is 55, so 6 down. That is amazing, and I want to keep my lip products going down. And if we like count with like every eyeshadow pan, the total with everything is 460. It was 461 in the beginning of the year, now it is 486. So depends how you count the eyeshadow palettes. Even like if they are palettes, I went down in total. If I count pans, then it went up. But not too bad, not too bad. Then if we look at my little experiment, and I had like blush, bronzer and highlighter are a bit difficult to separate because many of them are like in the same palettes, so I like group them together, so like cheek products, and then I am tracking eyeshadows and lips, and then the total of like everything. And I have like set goals for each category, like you will see. But if we look at my blush, bronzer and highlighter, like if all of my products were unused, they would be 205.2 grams in total. In the beginning of the year, the total was 183.8 grams. So I had used 21.4 grams. And that was 10.4 grams from, like I had used 10.4 grams from all of my blush, bronzer, highlighter. And I set myself a goal for 15.3%. I wanted to get there. And as of right now, I have used 28.1 grams. So from the beginning of the year, like little less than 7 grams. So it brings my percentage to 13.7. So I am not that far from the 15.4%. I have less than 2% to go. So I should hit this goal by the end of the year. I think it should happen a little bit earlier. So I think that goal was reasonable. Then if we go to eyeshadow category, if all my eyeshadows were unused, they would be where are we? There. 406 grams. And in the beginning of the year, I had used 9 grams total from all my eyeshadow palettes. And right now, I have used 18.7 grams from my eyeshadows. So kind of like 9.7 grams from the beginning of the year. And in January, my percentage was 2.5% used, and I set my goal to 5.2. And as I have like doubled my usage, but I have bought palettes, and this one being 24 grams, there are quite a lot of more grams in my collection right now. So I didn't double my percentage, but it is 4.6 grams. Percent, sorry. 4.6% used for my eyeshadows. And I am trying to get to that 5.2. So, not too far along. Only 0.6% to go. So I think I will go over that percentage quite easily. And I don't know if I should like change my goal as of now or just see where I get to. But yeah, I think, well, maybe I could go like 7% or something, maybe. But this is just, I mean, I haven't done this before, so I have no idea how this is gonna go. So yeah, it's interesting to see. But then for lip products, if all of them were unused, they would weigh 168.1 grams. And in the beginning of the year, I had used 8.6 grams, and that was 5.1%. So I wanted to double my percentage and go to 10.1. And as of now, I have used 15.9 grams in total. So what is it, like 7.2 grams that I have used since the beginning of the year. And that brings my percentage to 9.5 grams. So very close to that 10.1%. did I say grams when I'm talking about percentage? I'm sorry. It's just so many numbers, so many like, yeah. I am now at 9.5% and I want to go to 10.1%. So there is not that much to use up as my lip products go. So I think I should maybe set myself a new goal and maybe 13%, maybe something like that. I'm not sure. We will see. And then as for the total, so if all of my makeup were unused, they would weigh 1,000, so 1 kilo and 540 grams. So 1.5 kilos. Yes, so as of January, I had used only 179 grams, and now I have used 411.8 grams. So yeah, quite a lot. And bear in mind that I am like keeping all of my empty products in this list. So in the total, there are also like the empties I have used, because otherwise it would like change the whole thing basically. So yeah, I have kept the empties there with the list, if that makes any sense. So with the 179 grams used, it was 13.3% at the beginning of the year, and I set my goal for 20.3%. And as of now, the percentage with the over 400 grams used is 26.7 grams. So it's all grams again, percent. Jeez, it is almost 7% over what I set my goal as. So that is a success. Of course, there is like foundation, setting spray, powder, like concealers. They are like the easy to use stuff, and they are in the total, of course. So that is the category that will like move the most. The other categories are like more difficult to use up. So that was expected, but I didn't expect to like go over my goal in the like 6 months that badly. But yeah, I think my goal should be at least like 30%. So yeah, I hope this wasn't too like messy and hard to understand, but I think it's like fun to see how much I use and how much damage I can do. And yeah, hopefully I can get some good use on these numbers. I like good progress on these numbers by the end of the year. And yeah, I think it's fun. Hopefully you enjoyed this as well and will enjoy it again at the end of the year. But yeah, I think it's fun. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this, like, I don't know what to call this, numbers, and yeah. And we will see you at my next video. Thanks again.